I'm back, bitches. Cheers. Nothing like some good old cold brew that'll have you shitting 4 times in about 2 hours. Woo! It feels weird to be in front of a camera again. So I'm back, as you can see by the opening intro of this video. I could sit here and tell you how much I regret and apologize and fucking hate myself for neglecting content for so long, but there's truly just nothing I can do to go back and fix that. So we're gonna look forward, and I'm here to say that I'm making content full-time while also competing full-time. I'm finding a good balance to where I can compete at the highest level and give my teammates and myself my all, as well as stream and most importantly post videos. So my absolute goal is minimum 5 times a week, hopefully 7 times a week. Other weeks you might see 4 videos, I hope not, but it's definitely possible with the line that's competing, and you're gonna see fucking 5. Fuck the excuses, 5 minimum. So I guess the best way to catch you up is, it's been about, I think, 8,568 days or 682 days since I last uploaded, so 2 years, approximately like 20,862 hours. It's been a while. So I think the best way to catch you up is from where we left off, and that's with Optic. So Optic ended tough. If you follow this channel, you probably know that. I joined Optic Gaming. I'm known to be one of the best players in World War II. We have an odd roster and where the roles don't make so much sense, but we have enough talent and we have the minds and the people to get it done. So we're #1 in the league. Best hardpoint team in the game by far. It's not even debatable. And we just come up short of tournaments, and it was a thing where we had a super fun team, and we were good at, you know, separating in game and out of game. Like, we were best friends outside the game. In game, like, I'll say me and Ian bumped heads a lot, and looking back on it, maybe if I took a back step and didn't really argue my side often, and you know, as a competitor I want to win, and that means even if you disagree with people who are more decorated than you, that's what you do. And I thought of a way to play the game. He thought the opposite, and we sort of butted heads a lot. So as you just saw in that clip, Champs didn't go well. It was on my birthday. I've had some fucking shitty birthdays, let me tell you, because Champs is on my birthday every year. Pretty, not good. So we lose Champs, and you know, I think I'm still gonna be on that team. I'm told I'm still gonna be on that team. Ends up I'm not on that team. They replaced me, and the way I found out wasn't the best, and I definitely took it personally, I won't lie. It's important to not take things personally here, but it's also very hard when you're dealing with some of your best friends, people you've known for 10 years. You know, like, I'm super close with the people that were on that team, and that's why I took it so hard. I started drunk texting Hector one night because I just turned 21. I was like, your fucking players are fucking cowards. So yeah, that's Optic. Some of my best times, also some of my saddest times. Some best friends there. Sometimes I think back and just go like, fuck. Even just like getting food after a game, like, you don't realize the good times till you're out of them, is what I'm trying to say. Moving on, we joined FaZe. I'm on FaZe for like a month or 2. We go to Vegas, we place top 16. I think I play top 2 on our team in that tournament. They end up replacing me for Celium. I had the opportunity to join a different team before that and be like the leader and make more money, but I was like, I want to win. FaZe has a fan base. I like this team. We have Zuma, Attach, Replays, who is now Crowder, and Priest. I'm like, this team can win. These are people I like, people I trust. We don't play well. I get released, which I disagreed with based on that event. I joined G2, go to G2, we don't qualify for the league, which was like a super low point. I go from World War II, Optic Gaming, one of the best players in the world, to now not in the league, and I'm sort of just distraught, heartbroken, like, what the fuck am I gonna do, freaking out internally. End up getting on UYU. There was a situation there where someone got replaced, and there was this whole, I get on UYU, we have a pretty unfortunate season, as you can see by the clip of Ricky 1v2ing us at Anaheim.
It's all up to Rick here. He's gonna have to engage. He's gotta go. There's one.
1v1. Oh, wait.
Heal up.
1v1. Oh! My God!
What did we just witness?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Then you have probably my biggest choke personally, which was at COD Champs.
Methodz is going to have to come out for the challenge. 9 seconds left. Does Methodz fly? Does Methodz fly to try to take this gunfight? You can't wallbang it. He's waiting for him to stand up.
Skies is one shot. Sky scrambles away. Bring around the Rosie. Methodz. Is he going to be able to win it? This is the most nerve-wracking 1v1 you may ever see. Sky's one shot. Methodz charges. Sky still scrambles away. Slide forward.
Oh my God!
LG! LG, stay alive!
So as you just saw, it was me versus guys in 1v1 for all the marbles. I think the entire pro lounge stopped screaming and looked at the fucking screens, and everybody was watching that. Fans, everybody. Also on my birthday. I've had some shitty birthdays, let me tell you. On my birthday, and then, you know, I just don't win it. Me and Saints are in a 2v1. He dies. We sort of had a miscommunication there. Then I'm in a 1v1 that was super winnable. I made him weak like 3 times. He ends up winning, and that was just super unfortunate, and it further stigmatized my name. You know, going from a team like Optic and not winning with those players, no matter who underperformed, it's sort of like Methodz or whoever didn't win with that roster. So it was just like a further fucking reputation hit. Franchising comes around. We're now on to the Modern Warfare season. I don't have many options, I'll be honest. There's only 12 teams in the league. It's very limited. I want to join a big name team, like a big city, like a Toronto, which is what I end up doing. I was in talks with Los Angeles through Aches. Those were pretty much my only 2 options, and I'm like, you know, I'm not even gonna wait for LA. I'm gonna go to Toronto. I like what they're building there. I like, you know, I'm gonna buddy up with Looney, who I had obvious success with on Rise, and we're gonna do this thing. So we do a 10-man roster, which is a little unprecedented in the Call of Duty scene. Usually teams are 5 people, and you have a starting team, and you trust that team to get better and improve as the game goes on. We did a 10-man roster, which was, there were pros and cons to it. I'll only talk about the pros right now, and that was we wouldn't have found our best roster without it. That best roster being our final roster, which was me, Cammy, Bance, Classic, and Kleenex. Whole season kind of shitty. We really don't perform very well. We're super good in scrims. We can't translate it to matches. And then we get to the Toronto home series. So we're in the following position where basically we have to win or place top 2 in order to make winner's bracket at champs. If we don't, we're in loser's bracket, meaning we only get 1 life, and no one wants that. The Toronto home series is also undoubtedly the hardest home series of the year. Nearly every single top team, our bracket is super stacked. If you look at it from the outside and you're an analyst or you're like, there is no way Ultra wins or places top 2 here. We defied the odds and we won it. So I think every player stepped up in that tournament. Bance in Dallas is something I remember vividly. Kleenex had insane moments. Literally every player had moments where they're like, they helped us win this tournament. And then this happened game 5 of the final versus FaZe.
Does he get off of it? He does. And he has time. 1 versus 1.
Just gonna get the plant down. Methodz trying to track across the map to get there.
Daddy.
Yep, he's running
No
trophy.
daddy.
No dead silence to use. Major Maniac. Methodz. Who's gonna clutch it? He's just gonna stick it. He's just gonna hop on it. Will Major Maniac get the check?
So why not?
Will Major Maniac get the check? The defuse is through! He doesn't check it! Methodz sticks it! What are these rounds?
So I get a ninja defuse, and that's what keeps us in it. That's it was kind of my only play. I knew that. My teammates were also saying hop the bomb. I didn't have dead silence, and I knew I had no chance if I tried looking for him, so I get that crazy ninja defuse that people definitely loved on Twitter. And then 5-5. For all the marbles, I'm last alive left in a 1v2, and I win it. Wasn't the most difficult 1v2 by any means, but still, for me to be that last guy was super important for me because last year at the same time, around the same time, I choked that big 1v1 versus Skies, and here I am sort of like redeeming myself with that 1v2 versus one of the best teams in the world in FaZe, and everybody's watching that. It's our grand final, and we secure winner's bracket for champs, so That was an unreal feeling. Obviously a little different in the apartment rather than the grand stage. If that was in the grand stage, that would have been crazy. So, you know, it was special for me. We got some of our players, Young Guns, Kleenex, and Cammy, their first ever tournament win, which was special. And then we go on to COD Champs. And the issue with COD Champs here is we're the most recent tournament victors. 3 weeks later, we play Champs. All eyes are on us. We sort of had to try to reinvent our search and destroy gameplay, which was super strong that event. And when you do that, it's hard to be consistent in it because you really don't get that much actual tournament practice running those strategies and whatnot. So we come up short of Champs, we placed top 6. Definitely not the worst, definitely not the best. I thought we could have won that tournament. For example, we were up 2-1 versus Dallas, who won Champs in the winners final. So that was for, where was that winners semis? We were up 2-1 versus Dallas to secure a top 3 placing. So that would have completely changed the tournament. And I also think we matched up better versus Atlanta and Chicago than we did Dallas. There were actually players on some of those teams who were like, fuck, we're glad you guys are out because we have a tough time versus you. Eyes ahead, we got 4v4 back. I'm happy with the progress we made. We sort of narrowed down our roster to what we thought was the best roster, and we're sort of keeping that going into next year. We have our coaching staff of Flux and Marky B, who were super helpful in that first year we had. Now we just brought on Insight as our substitute currently. So I'm confident in our roster. I'm super excited to get to work for Cold War, and now you're all caught up. So let's talk about personally real quick. If you follow me on Twitter, you've seen some of the drama alerts to Chef Tony. Chef Tony is basically this character I invented during quarantine where I dress up as a chef and fucking make food and talk in an Italian accent. And it's pretty cool. So expect some Chef Tony stuff on here. I may bring the drama alerts back here, but I may also post them on Twitter. I'm sort of torn on that because I do super well on Twitter. Obviously, if you follow me, you know I'm big on food, so I'm definitely gonna be vlogging a lot in Toronto. You know, best pizza in Toronto, best tacos, meet the team behind the scenes. You let me know what you wanna see. All I wanna say is a final, I am sorry for those who enjoy my content and have been telling me to return for a while. I promise you, you're not as upset with me as I am with myself, but we're gonna get to work and we're gonna get it done. So I will, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for fucking watching.